guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Franka and I'm glad you're here. I have a fun video planned for today, so we're gonna do a continuation of last week's videos. This little YouTube video ideas series I have going on. These are for very specific niches on YouTube. And last week we did beauty, and this week we are focusing on my newest obsession currently, which is Booktube. And if you have not seen any videos on Booktube, please go check them out. They're so just aesthetically pleasing. So I have 50 plus book ideas for booktubers. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Video idea 1 is this book ends when I read a 5-star book. I love watching these videos. I literally have no idea why. I like seeing people read books, and I feel like when you're looking for a 5-star book, there's a very deep feeling you get, you know? You're like, oh my god, I love this book. I wish I could read this for the first time every time I read this book. And I feel like it's a very specific feeling where when you know that's what you're looking for, the books you read prior to it, you're like, it was good, I loved it, but it didn't really do anything to me. But I think when you are trying to find a 5-star book and you know that going into it, I feel like you give a very different rating for books than if you were just reading the book in general. I feel like you're waiting for one of the books to absolutely take over your life. So I think it's fun to see that perspective. Video idea number 2 is very basic, just a book shopping vlog. Take us to the bookstore with you. Especially because I'm from Canada. I don't even think we have Barnes and Nobles. I'm pretty sure we don't. Don't fact check me. I have no idea. The only one we have here is Chapters, Indigo, you know? I get really excited watching vlogs from the UK or the States where they go to bookstores that I've never heard of in my life. Number 3 is very basic as well, and that is a book haul. Number 4, you can do a book review. So if you read a specific book or a specific series, you can give your full unfiltered opinions. I've seen some on Booktube where there are some with spoilers and some that are non-spoiler versions. Depending on which one you prefer, you can choose either or. Number 5, I am currently working on doing this video, which has turned out to be fun so far, but number 5 is reading for 24 hours. Obviously on YouTube in general, doing anything for 24 hours is a really big trend, so why not include reading? Number 6, these videos are so satisfying, and it is organizing your bookshelves or organizing every book you own. They are so satisfying. Can't even describe to you. I will watch every video I see of people redoing their bookshelves or organizing their bookshelves. I don't know, it's so satisfying from it going to books being all aligned very normally as you would on a library bookshelf to them changing into everything's organized, everything has a place, everything is genres are with genres, authors are with authors, and it is just so satisfying. Number 7, you can do a my TBR list. So for this, all you do is just list or show all the books you have that you want to read that are on your TBR list. Number 8, you can do a video showcasing all of your favorite books. I feel like when I look for something to read, I very much have gotten sucked down the rabbit hole of watching everybody's favorite books or 5-star reads, and anytime I watch those, I'm like, okay, I want to read that book. Oh, I want to read that book. Oh, now I have a never-ending list of books I want to buy/read, and it's over 100 books. Number 9, you can do what to read this winter or a specific season. I know everybody loves reading a beachy romance in the summer. For winter, you could do Christmas related book. For fall, you could do Halloween-esque books or horror books or something like that. And for spring, I have no idea. Can't think of anything. Number 10 is finishing every series I'm in the middle of. Number 11 is buying a book in every color. This is such a fun idea, and I really want to try this. Number 12 is Instagram picks my books. I think this is very fun because obviously if you have a lot of subscribers, even if you don't, it's fun to include them in videos. It's just so fun as a viewer to be included in those. Number 13 is reading viral TikTok books. I feel like when I see viral books on on TikTok, everyone is obsessed with them. Everyone gives them 5 stars, whatever. And then I head to YouTube and I see videos of people reviewing those books and they don't like them as much as TikTok. So if you would like to try out the TikTok books, let me know if they're actually worth my time. Number 14, you can do a reading vlog where you just read. Number 15 is books I'm getting rid of. Number 16 is opening book mail. Now, I saw someone on Booktube do this, and I don't know if it's like fan mail or something like that, but I thought I'd include it in case you knew what that meant. Number 17 is reading blank genre of books for a week. I've seen lots of these, and people like typically do these videos to like step out of their comfort zone a little bit. Number 18, I feel like is breaking the rules of books. It is buying books solely based on their cover. Number 19 is reading the highest rated books. 20 is reading the lowest rated books. 21 is book recommendations. I love seeing everybody's opinions on different books. Number 22 is reading books and then watching the movie adaptations of them. Currently, I'm reading Bridgerton, and obviously I've seen the first 2 seasons. There is supposed to be a 3rd season coming out this year, I believe. I read the first 2 books and I am absolutely shocked at like some of like the jarring differences. 23 is booktubers control the books I read. So if you have friends on Booktube, you can ask them to pick a book out for you that they think you'd like. 24, you can do my least favorite books. Like 25 is blank chooses the book I read. You can do like your parents, your siblings, your best friend, literally anyone. Number 26 is a bookshelf tour. I could not tell you how much I love watching these videos. Number 27 is reading outside of my comfort zone. So if you're a romance reader and all you read is romance, maybe try horror. Number 28 is a really big book talk video idea currently, and that is swapping my phone screen time for reading. So basically, however long your phone says you spend on your phone is how long you read for, which is crazy to me because I know how much screen time I have on my phone, and I'd be reading for quite a while. But now that I think about it, I wonder if anyone has like on their screen time is like 24 hours like straight, like every day, all day they are on their phone, and I'm interested. Let me know if that's you. Number 29 is tier ranking book boyfriends. 30, you can tier rank blank authors' books. Number 31 is going to every bookstore in my area. I saw one girl on YouTube do this and I was like, that is crazy, but honestly, I love that idea. 32 is reviewing TikTok books. I review popular books on TikTok. I feel like I keep seeing a lot of like authors like promoting their books on BookTok or YouTube Shorts. So you could potentially also review like actual people who've written books on TikTok. 33 is reading the most popular books of 2023 or whatever year has just passed. 34, you can read Amazon's best-selling book. I feel like there's got to be some books out there on Amazon that are really good that maybe aren't as popular in regular bookstores but are popular on Amazon. 35, only reading from free little libraries for a week. Personally, I see free little libraries every other week on TikTok. I have never seen one in real life. Maybe there's just none where I live. How do you guys find these free little libraries? 36 is asking strangers their favorite book and then reading it. I feel like a lot of people don't read as much, so maybe don't just go ask anyone. Maybe actually go to like a bookstore where people who read go. 37 is setting up my dream home library. I would love to have one. Do I have the room for it? No. Am I thinking of possible ways to make that a reality? Yes. Mind you, I have like a 6-shelf bookshelf in my room, and I only have enough books to fill like 2/3 of 2 of those shelves. So obviously that means I have to go buy more books. 38 is asking my favorite author to recommend books. Yeah, if you can pull this off, this would be such a great video idea because obviously if you love an author and you love their books, I think it's very interesting. Like, what do they read? What are you interested in? 39 is reading like Rory Gilmore for a week. I love Gilmore Girls, so this would be fun. I feel like this would be such a fun video, especially if you do love the Gilmore Girls, then this would be a fun video to film. 40 is reading for 50 hours straight. I feel like I've seen so many people attempt to do this video, and this seems crazy to me. I mean, if you can pull it off, I would watch that video. If you said you were reading for 50 hours straight, I'd be like, let's see if you actually read for 50 50 hours straight. 41 is overhyped books. I see a lot of books that people give 5 stars, other people give 2. So there's always like a personal preference aspect to it. So obviously there are people who are like, this book was so overhyped. And I feel like over on TikTok, I've seen a lot of videos where people do like on like one side, they have like books I predicted would be a 5 star, and they're normally like overhyped books that you're like, oh my god, everyone's been saying this is a 5 star. I didn't think it was a 5 star. And then on the other hand, you have books that were actually 5 stars that I didn't think were gonna be 5 stars, and they show you like lesser known books. And I think it's really cool because some of those books, I was like, 42 is my most anticipated releases for 2024 or whatever year it is currently, if you're watching this in the future. 43 is things I hate in a book. Obviously, books have certain tropes, and I feel like some people, you either love certain tropes or you hate certain tropes. Like, it's a hit or a miss. So I feel like you could either do tropes I love, tropes I hate, whatever you'd like. Number 44 is Read With Me in Real Time. I did end up filming one of these videos, and I'll link it up above. It's not very good. It's not very good. I recommend watching that video with no sound, and also like while you're doing other things and not paying attention to it. Just watch it for me. But I saw so many videos of people doing this, and I'm like, you're literally just gonna read for an hour and I'm just gonna sit there and chill with you? Great. 45 is how I annotate my books. I personally would never annotate a book. Some people do the little tabs, which I think is cute, but also, I don't know, I like just having the book. But like for the most part, I like when they look like I didn't even read them, like I didn't touch them. They're just on there for decoration. 46 is tier ranking all the books I've ever read. This is such a fun video. I love hearing people's opinions on why they liked the book or they didn't like a certain book and what made the book get the rating that it got. 47 is reacting to all the things my subscribers like in books. 48, you can do a list of short books to read in one sitting. 49 is roasting your bookshelves. I saw this where it's like a YouTuber reacting to like their subscribers' bookshelves, so I thought I'd include it on here. 50 is reading my subscribers' favorite books. 51 is giving books I didn't finish reading a second chance. 52 is reading books my subscribers wrote. If you have any subscribers that are authors that like write their own books, I feel like that'd be so fun to read their book and give feedback. I feel like that'd be so fun. Number 53 is random number generator picks the books I read. And lastly, number 54 is blind dates with books. I don't know if people buy the books. I've seen some places where people like the books are already wrapped up. They're in like this brown construction paper looking thing and you don't know what the book is. I've seen some where they say like the genre on there or like maybe it's just a trope that's on there and that's all you have to go off of. And then obviously the book is packaged in a way that you can't see the cover. You don't know who wrote it, you don't know what book it is. But I also feel like sometimes people just wrap their own books and then they just pick from there. I feel like you can do either or and it's fine. If you do end up doing any of these video ideas, please let me know. I'd love to watch your guys' videos. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and comment down below. If you didn't, feel free to leave a hate comment. I'd love to hear your opinion, and I will see you guys next week.